I see you. I see.
I bring it down like.
I see you. I see.
I bring it down like.
Lofi Poli Sci, Michael B. Green bringing it down Lofi live with what's going on in the world today. And today, I'm going with my top music 2023 by songs and then by artists, or the other way around. We'll see how it goes. But I was about to do an episode of Lo-Fi Global News, talk about Guinea-Bissau, talk about New Zealand, a few other places. When then I thought to myself, it's final exams week. Let's tone it down a bit, huh? So here we go. My 2023 rap of most listened to artist, or at least from January to November, because Spotify lies and doesn't include December. But that's a different rant. Number 5. Of the artist I listened to the 5th most, 2023, Creeper. Number 4, Lord. Number 3, Donna Lewis. Number 2, Dorothy. And number 1, the artist I listened to the most 2023, The Longest Johns. Which, that number 1 is funny to me. And it really speaks to a life I do not live anymore. It speaks to a time early this year that I worked uptown a lot, and on my ways to and from, I listened to a lot of The Longest Johns. But that ended back in May, and yet The Longest Johns is still number 1 on this list, which means I must have listened to it a whole lot at the beginning of that year. Like I said, pretty funny to me, pretty funny. I haven't listened to it in quite some time. But now to my top 5 songs 2023. Here we go. And this is also an extremely funny list to me, but I'll explain it after. Number 5, Paper Planes by MIA, or Mia if you like to say that. Either one is fine by me. Number 4, Black Sheep by Dorothy. Number 3, Three Small Words by Josie and the Pussycats. Number 2, Royals by Lord. And number 1, the song I listened to the most in 2023, I Love You Always Forever by Donna Lewis. An interesting top 5, right? See, the thing is, I made a playlist at the end of last semester / beginning of the summer, a female pop artist playlist. And after I made it, I ended up playing it all the time. I love it. I still play it constantly. It's in fact, I'm kind of surprised Sheryl Crow's All I Want to Do isn't on the list, or even maybe Cher's If I Could Turn Back Time. I mean, really, this playlist, anytime I want to pep up, feel better, or just jam out, I put this on. And it seems I put it on more than any other thing in 2023. And that kind of makes me smile. Though you may be wondering by now, well, where's the lo-fi in this Lofi Poli Sci thing, eh? And that, my friends, is a great question. Because Spotify's rap only goes from January to November, but they also only tell you about what you listen to on Spotify. Which for many people, that's where they listen to most of their stuff. Or even just exclusively use Spotify to listen to music. Me, however, that's not at all the case. I listen to a ton of music on YouTube, and even on Pandora, and yes, I still use Pandora because some of the channels on Pandora I've been specializing for at least about 15 years, probably. I mean, I can put on a certain Pandora station, or a few different Pandora stations, just at random, and no matter what, a good song will always come up. And this is different than a playlist where you already know what songs are on the playlist, and you have expectations. But with a Pandora station that you've specialized for so many years, you never know what's going to come up. But you know it's always going to be something amazing. And on Pandora, I listen to a lot of hip-hop, I listen to a lot of trip-hop, I listen to a lot of techno. Yes, there's some of us who still listen to techno, people. And of course, I listen to a lot of Monsters and Men radio. So, all of that would definitely be in my 2023 rap as far as music goes. But I think the biggest way my rap would be affected is if we included music from YouTube. I listen to YouTube exclusively for lo-fi mixes, and there are a billion, a trillion, an infinite amount of, and different types of lo-fi mixes out there. If I'm at home and it's probably something more chill and calming and relaxing lo-fi, a nighttime lo-fi. If it's at work, it's maybe a little jazzy hip hop lo-fi or some Japanese lo-fi. Or if I'm grading, it's something maybe like some coffee shop lo-fi. And I even listen to holiday lo-fi. In fact, Halloween lo-fi is some of my favorite lo-fi out there. And recently I've been getting on different upbeat and happy lo-fi, like this newest one called Bossa Brazil, Summer Jazzy Lo-Fi Mix by the Jazz Hop Cafe on YouTube. Killer. I love it. 55 minutes of goodness. So I think, without a doubt, if my rap were to include all platforms instead of just Spotify, my rap would be quite a bit different, if not completely different. And it would be lo-fi at the top. You see, me and music, we go like this. In life, on the go from here to there, there's music with words. When I'm stationary, it's lo-fi music with soul. But that's just me. And this is just a snap of what's going on in my life today.
I see.
I bring it down like.
Lofi Poli Sci is more than just me. It's the we that we be. Pickering, signing off.